creative destruction, a risky business of going against the grain. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. Oh, go ahead. It's radicals, you know what I'm saying?
It's too many niggas with nothing to say on microphones, right? And I always try to, at minimum, have something to say, something positive to say, something important to say. You know, majority of the time I'm putting out content, especially on the main page, it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a small part of a bigger picture, right? A bigger picture that a lot of people don't understand, and that's okay, as long as the people who don't understand ask questions, right? When I don't understand something, it pros me to ask questions. Not hate, not down talk. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask questions because I gotta know. I'ma always stay in the mindset of a student, although I'm also a teacher as well. It's purpose, right? It's purpose. It's being able to convey a message through content. It's an idea, right? The journey of creating the vehicle for whatever the fuck you're trying to convey through art, music, everything, right? And it's always the niggas who don't have no vision, the niggas who don't have no creativity, the niggas who can't think for themselves, the niggas who would rather down talk you than uplift. The niggas who talk all this big talk, you know what I'm saying? But when shit get heavy, niggas start getting small. Pause. You can't allow yourself to listen or even be around niggas with no vision. Because they gonna rob you of yours. The audacity of niggas who don't have no creativity, no vision, can't think for themselves to have an opinion on niggas that do. The audacity of niggas who don't read, who don't try to elevate, who ain't taking this shit serious, who ain't putting in the time and the work and the thought of creating something brand new, of creating something special. to have an opinion on the niggas that do. Recognize the intelligence of a fucking fork. Recognize the intelligence of a fucking fork. Right? Something that's so simple. A thought process. You understand what I'm saying? I know it sounds a little crazy, but just think about whoever the nigga is who created forks. Think about the time before forks. And how that simple thing, that simple tool has changed everything. Small shit. An idea. A thought. Feel what I'm saying? Don't let these cosplaying niggas rob you of your thought. Rob you of your dream. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna get in the way. And that's never gonna change, my nigga. It's never gonna change. I was blessed to see my big brother Sean grow. Throughout my whole life. Nigga ain't never quit, no matter how hard it got. Nigga always found the motherfucking way. I was blessed to see and be raised by people like that. My father, my mother. People who never gave up, never quit, always found a fucking way. And that's in them, is in me. Feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas have given up on life already. These niggas is walking dead out here. They look alive on the outside. For shit show. On the outside, these niggas look well and alive. But on the inside, these niggas' brains, these niggas' heart, these niggas' soul, it's dead, fam. The whole thread of what I've been talking about during this whole series of the cosplaying of real niggas is, how do you define what a real nigga is? Like I said, if you white, just take the time, sit your ass down, shut the fuck up, get in the back. I'm talking to my people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all though. You feel me? Like, how do you define, like, it's spiritual, it's soulful. Nothing to do with materials. A lot of these niggas is dead in the spirit, dead in their soul, dead in their mind, can't think for themselves. Rather go out here and try to be something that they not, or try to be something else, than become their own. Because becoming your own is a longer path. A lot of these niggas like shortcuts. Putting out content ain't no guarantee that these niggas gonna feel your shit. Ain't no guarantee they gonna feel you. They don't fucking know you. They don't fucking know. Not yet. Key word, yet. The yet part is what you gotta go and work for. So we all working towards the yet part. They don't know me yet, but they will though. Because ain't nothing fake about this shit. It's one thing to say it. It's a whole nother ball game to do it. There's a lot of niggas that say it, but a lot of niggas that don't do it. It's a lot of them that don't do it. And it's gonna be a point where you gotta create separation. Feel what I'm saying? You gotta create separation, dog. Gotta create separation. Shit, what's that saying? Feed your focus, starve your distractions. Yeah. It's fucking serious, dog. And in this era of time right now, there are more distractions than ever. Way more. And it ain't gonna end. So you gotta focus a whole lot more. I'm not an expert. I just speak from experience. I'm living it. I'm living the journey. If you tuned into this shit, you are living the journey with me. And when you living, you going in the right direction, the shit that you see that's always been there, your perspective's gonna change about it. It's like art, right? A lot of folks look at art on a wall, some think, oh, it's just some colors slapped up together. You feel what I'm saying? Some artists are more detailed than others. Some are more abstract. Somebody else that understands art sees a piece of art and inquiring minds and want to know what that's about. What was the inspiration behind this? What made him do this in this way? You know what I'm saying? There's a book called The Originals. And there's a clip that I gotta find again of Nipsey Hussle reading a line from this book. Against the grain. I forgot the words verbatim, but it goes a little something like this, right? A reasonable man just goes along and gets along and no cares in the world. You know what I'm talking about? The unreasonable man goes against the grain. Trying to find brand new ways and brand new things and brand new, just creating his or her own process of doing this shit. The only way that progress is made is through the unreasonable man. Not through the reasonable one, the unreasonable nigga. That nigga who don't conform, who's always, he's always thinking and trying to plot and trying to plan on how to do, what to do, and how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna get here, but I wanna do it my way. I don't wanna do it any other way than anybody else has done it. Or I'm following a path that a lot of people haven't traveled. But I understand that the journey is gonna be longer, but the reward is much sweeter. A lot of folks' minds ain't made up to go that far. Like, you must be present, right? It's a fact. You must be present of where you at. But at the same time, you gotta be mindful of, where the fuck am I going? And in order to know where you're going and to have that endurance on your path to wherever your destination is, the things that are going to keep you fueled are the things that you've already been through, the battles that you've already won or lost and lost. So you got to keep your mind clear of all the bullshit. There's enough bullshit that goes on off in this world that you don't need to add no more bullshit. That's all that's out here. It's bullshit down there. And we have to start shifting the paradigm back to being authentic, being who you are. Not what they want you to be. Not something that you know, trendy and you know what I'm saying? It's satisfying to create content and to put it out as a beautiful piece of your mind and watch it flourish and see people react with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Erykah Badu said, nigga, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. As we all should be. Krishnamurti said to be sensitive is to be alive. To have control over your senses, to feel, to be a human being, my nigga. There's too many niggas that's gotten conditioned to not be human, not to feel. That's why suicide rates is through the roof for black men. And that's why a lot of this shit be happening like it be happening because we've been conformed and conditioned not to feel. They told us to do these things that did nothing but harm us. You know? And just gotta understand, man, it's a bigger picture that's in play. And you gotta love yourself through everything. Even the worst moments that you go through. I'm going through some shit right now that probably provoked me to make these videos. But you still gotta work through it. You still gotta pull yourself out from the barbs. You're gonna have some cuts, you're gonna have some wounds. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna bleed a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. The body's gonna heal itself. It's the reason why, you know, niggas need to see more nature. Once niggas start seeing more nature, they'll understand more life. A lot of the answers are right in front of us, but we got too many distractions in the way. It's like sitting behind the group of women in church with them big ass hats. It's like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But that's when all of the senses, you might not could see, but you got to be able to feel. You got to be able to hear. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be able to hear things that don't even have a voice. You got to be able to, you got to learn how to listen with your eyes. Life is lifing for a lot of us. And then that's how it's supposed to be. It's never going to stop. What we can do as human beings is try our best to create healthy coping mechanisms and healthy friend groups and things like that to help us along the way. Can't do it by yourself. Not saying you need an army, and you don't need an army of niggas, but you do need people that's in your corner that tell you, say, my nigga, I love you, fam. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not no weird shit, just on some real nigga shit. If you really love your partners, you'll talk to them about a lot more than just hoes and materials. A lot of this shit don't mean nothing at all. But the things that do mean everything. Being able to facilitate a healthy lifestyle is everything to me at this point. From my brain on down. This shit hard, fam. I'll be lying to you if I said that it wasn't. I had to learn how to stop running from the journey of damn, it's hard, and kind of shell up. I used to just shell up, and sometimes I still do. I still have those bad habits I'm trying to kick as far as how I react to life sometimes. Sometimes shit can get overwhelming, you know? You gotta go with the you gotta go head up with the bull and crack the horns. That's why I started studying the Cape Buffalo. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. My coach Tyson Garner at Lincoln High School, told me one day, you remind me of an African Cape Buffalo. I was like, Coach, what the fuck is that? And he said, do the homework. Go look it up. And I did it. And African Cape Buffalo, aka known as Black Death, is one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen and studied. From the spiritual meanings of it, all the way down to being the most hunted animal in Africa. A lot of folks believe that the buffalo is a medium in spiritual worlds. They believe that in Native American culture and African culture. It's crazy how those two things, how they parallel, you know. So once I started to understand that, and I tried to find different videos of buffalo, I kept seeing them being hunted. You know what I'm saying? I kept seeing them being shot down. By poachers, hunters, things of that nature. And it's like a great achievement to have a African Cape Buffalo head on the wall. And I sat there and I watched it. And automatically, naturally, I drew parallels from that into our life and our culture. It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit, my nigga. Same shit. Don't be afraid to create. Don't be afraid to be unreasonable. Fuck these niggas. Half these niggas can't think for themselves any motherfucking way. Die empty. Put everything out. Drop it. Fuck it. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a fucking way. And don't be afraid. Make sure you listen. Although people that you love are not here no more, they still here. And once you realize they're here, you'll realize that it's not just one set of footprints off in the sand. They walk along with you. We ain't never alone. See the unseen. Believe in yourself. And keep going, my nigga. Keep going, my nigga. Rest in peace to all my loved ones, all my friends and family I've lost and that you've lost too. The spirit is still there. We just gotta clear all the rest of this bullshit out to feel it. But they still there. Once you cleanse yourself of all this bullshit, you'll start to feel again. You think you feeling, but you're not feeling. This shit different. Gotta tap in with that plane, man. You feel me? Trip here. Much love. Monumental. To be monumental. Stay trill and healing. Most of all, stay mentally trill. Against the grain. It's the only way that progress will be made. I'm out this bitch.